graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
You know, I've been from one side of this fandom to the other. In all that time, I have seen a lot of things. Above all that, there is one thing I am absolutely certain of. I am the villain of this story.
Long live the fighters!
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki, and we are broadcasting live, mobile. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to Day Bob. I see you, Day Bob. Welcome back, brother. It is so good to have you back here this morning. God bless you, brother. Thank you so much for being here. Mags, good morning, Mags. TD Myers, Mary's Game Room, T-shirted historian, Broken Entertainment. Good morning. Good morning, Nicole the Blind Mage, Chris Persia, and Mark the Infinitely Tired. The Wrenching Brothers are here. Good morning. Oh, you guys, Plumber Patrol this morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. I hope you all are doing great. Adega Outlaw, the Doctor of Disaster and Destruction, is here, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Adega. Keely Chow, Roll Tide, Keely Roll Tide, Psychodorf 9. Good morning, brother. Project Storytime. Hello, Josh. Trinoculus P. Pat S. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you all are doing well this morning. It is so great to have you all here on Mornings of Mischief this morning. Good morning. I hope you all are doing well and having a kick-ass Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Yeah. So I hope you all are doing great. Cred Sox 5. Hola, brother. Hola. Good morning. Good morning, Cred Sox. Good morning. I hope you are doing well. It is so good to see you. Guys, thank you so much for being here, man. You know what? I was looking up last night. I was sitting here looking at what I was going to do. And I was kind of surprised. I was kind of shocked. Valiant Renegade, good morning, Valiant. Good morning. I was kind of surprised. I was looking at, Brandon Wolf. Brandon Wolf with a $3 super chat. And he says, Skull, Hollyweird will never change. They can't. Thank you so very much for that super chat, Brandon Wolf. You guys are the best. Thank you so very much. Give me just a second here. And Skull!
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. Thank you. So I was looking at stuff, and I found this article, and it talks about Scarlett Johansson and how she declares that actors, their jobs are to act, not be politicians. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, no. Is this the same Scarlett Johansson who said they're obligated to do this? So I just couldn't believe it. I could not believe it that actors have an obligation to have a public role like this in society. And I couldn't believe it. This is the same person. Is the tide turning, ladies and gentlemen? Is the tide turning? Are we suddenly changing from a Hollywood that had to have their nose in everyone's business? They had to have their nose in everyone's business. To, oh, no, that's none of our business. And of course, I dumped myself out of StreamYards. Sorry, guys. I am mobile this morning. This is not, I'm not on my usual setup. Yes, I canceled myself. Max, thank you. Loki down. Loki's down. Sorry, guys. Oh, yeah. Hashtag canceled Loki. Mags, oh no, he canceled himself. Oh, guys. Yes, I'm back. Thank you, Chris. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I ended up dumping myself out of StreamYards this morning. How great. How quaint. Tiger Orb 9 with a $5 super chat. Even if Hollyweird is changing its tune, we can't let up. I absolutely positively agree. I would never ever say, hey, you know what? They've changed their tune. We can back off. Oh no. Oh hell no. Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war. Psychodorf 9. Score! We will not let up. Absolutely not. Absolutely, positively not. We will not let up. We will not stop this fight. We will not give them an inch, because the second they know they have that inch, they're going to walk all over us. And a $5 super chat from Dean Krantz. Because one pretender says that other pretenders should do the jobs does not mean there is a change coming. I completely agree with you. This is all smoke screen. It's all, oh well, you know what, we've been getting our way, so let's back off the fans a little bit. No, we don't let them have an inch. And thank you so much, Dean, for that $5 super chat. Score!
Spartans! What is your profession?
And Colin P. Smith, most of them are a product of an education and entertainment system that has been infested over the last couple of decades with political activists. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And Hollywood has shown time and time again they will live on their knees They will go down on both knees and live there because they want to be part of the popular group. They want to be part of the accepted group. They don't want to be canceled out. They want to be at the front. They want to be the ones that are starring in the movies and getting the acolytes, and they will do anything, ladies and gentlemen, anything to get their way, even if it means selling who they are, selling what they do. They will do anything to get their way. Jester of Sin with a £5 super chat. It's like they're crying for mercy. Let us give them the same they've shown us. None. And do you know what that means? That means we draw our knives and tell them we are not afraid. Long live the fighters. Skol!
Long live the fighters!
And yes, brightest day, remember, Hollywood's checks are signed in blood. And they have been for a long, long time. And it goes back many, many, many years. I look at what Scarlett says and how she talks about what they've been doing. How they have attacked us for our opinion. How they have gone after us because we have an opinion. It's not right. It's never been right. They know what they've been doing. They know why they've been doing it. Johansson's next film is going to be Black Widow. And I don't think that it's any... I don't think that since she is not going to be involved as an actress with Disney, it's no wonder she's changing her tune. And Mags with a $5 super chat says, without respect, we reject. I will not kneel. Hollywood hates us. It's okay to hate them back. Razor fist. Hollywood has dumped all over every single one of us. They pointed their finger at us. They've talked crap about us. They've told us we're the problem. We're the is, the obes, the Yahtzees. I completely agree with your statement, Mags. We cannot give them an inch. We have to continue to support independent creators, independent film, independent comic books. We will not kneel to Hollywood. Thank you so very much for that $5 super chat, Mags. Skol! And as far as her last movie goes for Disney, Black Widow, how many people wanted to see this movie 5 years ago? And Disney wouldn't do it. They wouldn't agree to make it. Way to go supporting women, Disney. Way to go supporting your female actresses. Way to go having faith. It wasn't until Wonder Woman shot out on the scene and DC Comics proved that a female superhero movie was viable, that you got off your asses and made one, and it wasn't even Black Widow. You gave us Captain Marvel, of all things. You gave us Captain Marvel. You didn't give us a Black Widow movie like we wanted back then. You gave us Captain Marvel. All you had to do was give us Budapest, Disney. That is all you had to do. And you couldn't even do that. You still haven't done that. You've given us this weird alt movie that Johansson herself said was a feminist movie. It's a feminist movie. Why do that? Why say that? Why give us that? Why tell us, hey, you know what? This new Black Widow movie, it's going to be a feminist movie. It's going to be a man-hating train wreck. Why say that and give us that? And then say, oh, well, you know what? It's kind of wrong to be inserting politics into our movies. It's kind of wrong for actors and actresses to be going left, right, and insane about politics. They should just act. Really? Really? This from the same people that went after each and every one of us for not liking a movie. You're going to tell us that. Valiant Renegade with a $5 super chat. Greetings. It says Kong versus Godzilla box office is going to embarrass a lot of other big studio movies. 130 million and not even in US yet. No wonder Black Widow got bumped again. Oh, brother, I can't wait to see Godzilla versus Kong. If anybody here knows, they know that I'm a huge Godzilla fan. I love Godzilla, and I cannot wait to get my hands on Godzilla versus Kong. In fact, just for that, Valiant, we're going to give you a little G-Skull this morning. Skull! And yes, I did it again. Absolutely, positively, I did it again. All the trials and tribulations of broadcasting on the road. Absolutely, positively, unbelievable. Got tickets for tomorrow with my son, 10 years old, and he is dying to see it. Brother, keep Godzilla alive for those kids. Keep Godzilla alive for the kids, man, for yourself. Godzilla is a wonderful, kick-ass monster. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see Godzilla versus Kong. I want to see some kaiju action. I want to see them take each other down. I want to see what all everybody's going nuts about. I want to see it for myself. I can't wait. I would love to see it in IMAX. That is not going to happen. I may get the opportunity to see it in theater. I'm not sure yet, but I am hoping. I am hoping. I cannot wait to see Godzilla versus Kong. It's either going to be on my 60-inch in 4K or it's going to be in theaters. I'm hoping in theaters. Cred Sox 5, my brother and I are planning to go to Japan and to Toho Studios. I would love to do that again, Cred Sox. I would absolutely love to do that again. I got to do that once before when I visited Japan. I would love to do that again. It is they really love the care and the fans and the people that love Godzilla. They love their fan base. And, that's all we want. That's all any of us want is to have that love that we have for Godzilla or for Star Wars or for Star Trek, to have that love returned. I remember a day when your love for a franchise was returned, not just from the actors and the actresses, but from the people making the product, from the studio making the television show or the movie. That love was returned. That love was echoed by the people making it. That's all we ask for. That's all we want. Instead, we've got blue-haired land whales screeching at us left, right, and center that we are horrible people. How dare we question? How dare we question? Good morning, Latino Slant. How you doing, Paulie? How dare we question the status quo? How dare we say we don't like something that you're making? I think that Lower Decks was the biggest disgrace to Star Trek ever. Some people think, oh, whoa, so much better than Discovery. Well, guess what? This is what I think. Shit, a giant steaming pile of is a giant steamy pile of shit. You can shine it up. You can wrap a bow at it. It's still shit. Star Wars is being made by horrible, shitty people. You can put a bow around it and shine it up real nice. You can bring in outside talent that doesn't want anything to do with their politics. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? At the end of the day, the sickness is there. It's inside Lucasfilm. It's inside Disney. Same thing with the actors and actresses that have spent the last 5 years pointing their fingers at every single one of us, calling ist, Yahtzees, Bobes. Sickness is there. It's there. Pop culture is never going to be the same. We can't go backwards. We can't go back and say, you know what, if you fix this, if you fix this part of Hollywood, we will all be friends again. It's not going to happen. Some people have dreams. They want to go out to Hollywood and they want to be a star. That's easier said than done. You can star in 20 different films and still not get anywhere because they don't want to let you in. Who's the ist and the ode now? They don't want you there. They don't need you there. They don't care about you as fans. They obviously don't want your money. They obviously do not want your money. So why? Why? Well, one thing I do know, Sharon Stone, ladies and gentlemen, believes that cancel culture is the stupidest thing she's ever seen happen in culture. That's amazing. From bounding into comics, she says, it says, Basic Instinct star Sharon Stone is fed up with cancel culture, believing it to be the stupidest thing she's ever seen happen. During her recent appearance on SiriusXM, Just Jenny, when asked by host Jenny Hutt for her thoughts on the current social climate in which people are afraid to have real conversations, Stone asserted, I think cancel culture is the stupidest thing I've ever seen happen. I think when people say things that they feel and mean, and it's offensive to you, it's a brilliant opportunity for everyone to learn and grow and understand each other. Really? Stone also reasoned that since we all come from different ages, different cultures, different backgrounds, different things, and have had different experiences, different traumas, different upbringings, different parents, different religious backgrounds, different everything, people should give others an opportunity to discuss things before you wipe out their entire person over a statement or a comment or a misunderstanding. Stop being so small, she concluded. People have done so much more than one sentence. It's a woman that has done all kinds of movies. She's done all kinds of things for Hollywood. And maybe this is the smack in the face they need. Didn't Sharon Stone try to cancel people when they reported on her husband being attacked by a kimono dragon? I don't know. I don't even remember that. James Andrew Morrison. I don't even remember that. I don't even remember that. Clock is right twice a day. Yes, it is. Water is wet. Trinoculus P. They don't see us as customers, but mindless drones that will consume regardless of the quality of the dribble they create. How many summer blockbusters have you guys seen that just didn't live up to anything. I can think of one of the biggest ones that lost a huge amount of money. Battlefield Earth. Just didn't make any money. Why? Because they didn't respect the source material. They didn't give the fans what they deserved. It's not about giving them what they wanted. It's about giving people what they deserve. You wait 30 years to see Luke Skywalker on the screen again, and they give you shit. They give you shit. Too many to count. Mark the infinitely tired. Too many to count. John Carter, Dave Bob. Valiant Renegade, oh man, Battlefield Earth, that was definitely in the top 10 bombs of all time. Point one finger and four more pointed back at you. Yeah. Wing Commander, Captain Spire, yes. That could have been epic. Could have been epic. And the fans of Wing Commander, the people that showed up in droves, the people that drug other people to see that, they had no idea. And I know because I drug my dad, I drug my brother Chris, I've drugged people to the theater to see Wing Commander, promising that it would be a good movie, promising that they'd get their money worth. Oh man, Freddie Prinze Jr., man, it's gonna be good. Trust me. No, it's not. Because they don't care. They don't respect it. They don't care. Psychodorp 9 with a $5 super chat. Hollyweird is starting to dimly be aware that we are the source of their money. We are the source of money. Absolutely. Psychodorp 9. Cred Sox 5 with a $5 super chat. Hollyweird is losing money and their fans. So what's the best way to get them back? Start agreeing with them about cancel culture. I'm not ready to give yet. Cred Sox. I'm not ready to give yet. Psychodorp 9. I am not ready to give. They have burned us time and time again, and it's time we burn down their system. Skull! Forbidden Ruin says, I'm not folding to Hollywood freaks. They just got a huge payday from COVID stimulus, and that's a crime. That's a fucking crime. That money should have gone to every hardworking American, every single hardworking American that is suffering under this horse shit. That money should have gone to them. Yeah, the American people got $1,400 in a check. It should have been more. And they should have got it from the government. That just gave Hollywood a boost in its arm. What does Hollywood do for you? They make entertainment. Yes, but they also point their fingers at you and say, you're the problem. You're the reason for all their woes. You're the reason why things are not the way they want them. If you don't like us, Hollywood, if you don't like us, if you don't like the way we do things, you don't like the way we say things, you don't like our politics, then go F yourselves. Go get your bag of dicks and go F yourself. Because that's all you have. That's all you're going to have is that bag. Because that's where you are. Psychodorp 9 knew when you've got someone in a joint lock, there's crackles and crunches. Hollyweird isn't out of crackles and crunches. I don't think they are either. Psychodorp 9. I think that anything that comes out right now should be a warning. It should be a warning shot that they are on the ropes and they are worried. Marked infinitely tired. It's actually not the realization that we as fans are paying their salaries. The after effects of the beer bug are groveling to the fans after crapping on us. It hasn't turned out the way they want it. It hasn't turned out the way they want it. Politics is downstream from culture. We must fight for a good culture. $1,400 is less than 0.00000001. Yes, really, of the quantity of money that went out. In college, if you don't like my politics, don't support my output. Oh shit, the peasants really are supporting us. And it's funny you say peasants because I've said this before, Colin. They are, in a way, like the royalty of the United States. And they certainly do act like it. They act like they are better than us. They act like they don't have to follow the rules. They act like they can say anything, do anything, and get away with it. I'm starting to think that because they have this way of looking at it, like they don't have to deal with what they've done. They don't have to deal with what they said. They don't have to deal with the consequences of their actions, that they are better than us. That they can get away with saying anything, doing anything. They've gotten away with so much over the course of the last 50 years. Even further back than that. I can think of back in the 50s and the 60s where these people were getting away with things that normal, everyday people would never be able to get away with. They know. They know they can do this. They know they can say things. There's only one problem. Lately, they've been pointing their fingers at all of us, saying we're the problem. We're the ones that are in the wrong for not liking something they've come out with. Blaming misogyny, blaming men, blaming sexism, blaming phobias, ists, Yahtzees for their woes. And Blake Babcock, yes, we're the problem because we haven't dropped our standards or dropped on our knees like they have. We speak out and they want to cancel us for it, then cry when their pack of vermin start to eat their own. Absolutely, Blake Babcock. I couldn't have said it better myself besides the on the knees thing, because that's just the way I explain it. They're on their knees. They're dropping down to their knees. That's what they do. Keb L, it's past time to start charging them with treason again. This isn't the first time Hollywood has been a traitor to our country. And in time, they pay. It is time they pay. Mark the infinitely tired. They get paid to pretend and really don't do a good job of it anymore. Let them work a year in anyone's here's shoes. Yes. Yes. I bet that would change their attitude pretty damn quick. They don't remember. Okay, some of these people, they're two-time royalty. They're three-time royalty. They're generational royalty. They've been at this so long. They were born into it. Let me tell you, Captain Marvel, Brie Larson, she was born into money. Nothing but private school, in-home tutors her whole life. She said herself she would stay in her room and color her walls, and that was getting to go out and explore the world. These people have been brought up thinking they are the special snowflakes that other people talk about. Other people, they don't really get to be those special snowflakes. It's Hollywood that is those special snowflakes. Ones you should all be listening to. Why? Because they're special. because they are special. They're the ones that were born into majesty. They're the ones you should all be listening to. And when you bring politics into it, people don't want to have politics shoved down their throat. People don't want to have ideology shoved down their throat. Get back to doing what you do. And they haven't. They don't want to. And so do I. Forbidden Ruin. I have scars that I'm proud of growing up being outside. So do I. So do many of us, I imagine. I know Dave Bob does. I know Mark does. I know Chris does. I know Colin does. Colin P. Smith, as a Brit and a royalist, I think it's a shame they only grab one aspect of royalty. They should perhaps follow the example of those who actually do believe in service rather than command. And Keely Chow, Roll Tide, Keely. Amy Jo Johnson's short film that has been in Brie Larson's future. I don't know what you mean, Keely. You'll have to explain, brother. The point of this is that they are those little snowflakes they talk about. Loki, chain one of these snowflakes to anyone, yes, who has a physical, gets it done job for a week. That's right. Yeah. Not just a day, a week. Get up and do my job. Get up and drive a truck every day. Get up and mop a floor every day. Get up and go work as a police officer for a week. And then you tell everyone your rhetoric and your bullshit. You go be a cop for a week. And I'm not talking about a Beverly Hills cop. I'm talking about an actual cop. You go to Chicago and be a cop. Go to Philadelphia and be a cop. Go to Houston and be a cop for a week. Deal with all the shit they deal with. And then run around and run your mouth and say, defund the police. And you back that. Let's see how long you last. Let's see how long you last. Go work in a prison. And then tell me, after a week of working in prison and watching your back and having them watch the back of your fellow officers, that all of them people should be just let out. Just open the doors and let them all out. You tell me that. And Tom Forsyth, you mean the combination of drugs, sexual abuse, and no accountability produces poor character? Psychodorp 9 Loki, I help feed 150 fight line troops every day, as well as 2 other buildings. You work your ass off, brother. I know you work your ass off because you're always working. Every time Psychodorp 9 pops in here, he's working. He's doing something. Hey, doing this, guys. I'm listening. I'm floating in the background. I'm here, but I'm listening. Always. Psychodorp 9's always working. Let's see how long they last. Doing the everyday jobs that all of us do. Working our fingers to the bone to support our family. Working till our hands bleed, our feet ache, our knees crack. Because we have a duty to support those in our lives. How long they last. I have had some horrible jobs. I've worked in some horrible places. I have torn my body to shreds working off the back of a flatbed truck, carrying bottles of oxygen, acetylene, argon, mixed gases, 50-pound boxes of welding rod. And why? Because that was my job. That was my job. And I did it. With a smile on my face, I did it. Because that's what you do. And Brandon Wolf, yes, we normies all have had hard-ass jobs. And we do them. We aren't born into a fortune. We aren't born into royalty. And they want to point their fingers at us and call us cousin humpers. Call us bobes, Yahtzees, ists. Because they don't know how normal people, normal everyday people live. So Scarlett Johansson can come out and say whatever she damn well pleases. She can come out and say that politics should be left out of it. Sharon Stone can come out and say, well, let's not cancel anybody. Canceling's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. They can all come out and say whatever they want to. But at the end of the day, they're not us. They're not the ones they pointed their fingers at. They're not the ones they blamed for everything wrong in their lives. Mark Infinitely Tired. I'm an ops and logistics manager for a beer and wine distributor. I drove a truck with this company for 10 years. Not one of those actors could stand a day lifting kegs all day. Not one day. And Mark, this is just for you, brother.
Long live the fighters!
Some of us have served our country. Some of us have fought left, right, and center just to survive in this world. And they want to point their fingers at us and say we're the problem. Never forget this, ladies and gentlemen. They started this. They started this, and we're going to finish it because we're going to support independent content creators. We're going to support content creators on YouTube, Indiegogo, even Kickstarter, who tried to turn its back on independent content creators because they didn't have the right political ideology for Kickstarter. We're going to fight, and we're going to keep on fighting because that is what we do. We don't bend the knee to cancel culture. We don't bend the knee to finger pointing. And we are not afraid of taking a stand and saying, no, F that. They want to shit all over you, the fans. They want to shit all over us for speaking our minds. I will not be silenced because I have a different opinion than you do. I will not be silenced because I don't agree with all your bullshit rhetoric. I will not be silenced because I don't like your film, which is what you have tried to do, Hollywood, because you live on your knees and suck green titty soy milk from the Last Jedi. I'm done with you, Hollywood. You can try and be one of us, but you're not. You can try and look like you agree with us, but you don't. Because when it comes down to it, you lost your way a long time ago, and you think you are above the everyday man, woman that buys your product. when you stop caring about the people that buy your product, you're the problem, Hollywood. You're the one with the issue. It's not us. It's not the consumer. It's not the people buying your bullshit. It's you. You're the problem. So stop pointing your finger at every single one of us and get with the program. You made a mistake. You made a huge mistake. You lied. And you didn't just lie to me. You didn't just lie to them. You didn't just lie to every single one of us. You lied to everyone paying your paycheck. You lied to everyone who keeps you in business. In Hollywood, that is going to be the biggest mistake you've made.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.